Hey guys, this is Justin.
And this is Rob.
And today we are ranking the students of Class 1A from My Hero Academia. As always, we'll be ranking these with a limit of number of students per tier. I think a maximum of 3 per tiers through S through F. And Robert, as always, I'll give you the first cut on who you'd like to eliminate.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I remember half of their names at this point because they haven't done anything in like 5 years. Let's put Tape Man. Where are you putting Tape Man, Justin?
Does anyone get worse than Tape Man? I'll throw him an E for now, but the hard part about this is we're only doing 3 per tier. I don't know if we're going to be able to find 5 to 6 A and S tier guys.
I'll try, but it's going to be tough.
I know at least a couple guys worse than Tape Guy, but go ahead. I'll let you cut.
Who do you want to put in F or E next?
Oh, you want me to go? Okay.
Because those are our options.
I will take Tailman. I'll throw him an F.
A Tailman, when we were first watching that season 1, I thought he was going to be like among the elite.
Did
I don't
you?
know why. There was something about him that I thought he was really powerful.
He has
And
the
then he
lamest
wasn't.
design. He just has a kung fu outfit. That's his hero costume.
It had nothing to do with his design. I don't know. He just had that BD energy. I guess it was probably the tail. It was BT energy.
His tail is oddly phallic. I'm gonna throw him an F.
Oh. Okay, you can put him in F for now. I mean,
Do you agree? Do you want to fight for Tailman a
I'm
little
fine
harder?
with F because he definitely did not live up to my lofty expectations.
I mean, I guess the reason why he's lower than Cellophane for me is like Cellophane at least kind of like does a little Spider-Man shit. Not very frequently, mind you, but like what does Tailman do? He just literally hits people like with his tail. Like has done
He has
anything.
the power of having a tail.
And how good are his martial arts? Like has he kicked anyone's ass?
Once again, no, not in the last like 400 chapters, and the series is only 300 chapters. So
This is rough, guys. All right, you're up, man. I think I cut 2 honestly, but
let's do Pinky.
Pinky, this one.
Yes, I think we can finally have somebody in A tier at the very least.
Yeah.
We have to put 3 of them in A and S.
What can you sell me on her for A? Besides the fact that her name starts with an A,
What A does? What's her name?
Mina Ashida.
Oh yeah, Mina. No, it's strictly design based.
Yeah.
She is pink, large-breasted. She has the powers of acid. That also starts with the letter A.
I definitely read a doujin with her in it. That's my
Yikes.
most recent memory.
I feel like that is semi-canon, and if we're taking that into consideration, then A is definitely in play.
Her acid didn't do acidy things in that doujin that I read.
So that's a good thing, I would say. I think A,
Can we
right?
put her in B for now? I think
I
there's.
think we should put her in A for now. I'm fine with moving her down
Really?
to B at some point, but we need to fill up these tiers.
Oh my god. This
Okay,
is.
give me somebody that you're going to put in A or S then.
Okay. Let's go with this guy. What the hell's his name?
Kirishima?
Kirishima. Kirishima's metal as fuck. Like he's an idiot. One of the most recent chapters that I read, which was like 4 years ago, albeit, was when he gets the unbreakable mode, and he's just like he's so simple-minded, but he's just hardcore, and I appreciate that about him.
And he's pretty cool. What is he? His name is Red Riot, right?
Red Riot, he's doing this out of love of his hero that he looked up to. He's pretty pure. Like he just loves to fight. He's kind of a generic shonen guy, but even just being a generic shonen guy is good enough for me to in this ranking
Also
of 20.
love his mentor, is Fat Gum.
Oh, Fit Gum is great.
So I'm gonna put him in S class by virtue of his connection to Fit Gum and Fat Gum.
I wasn't even thinking S. I was thinking A, but
Who else are you putting in S? That is what I'm trying to tell you.
we'll put him in S for now.
'Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see 2 other people that are going in S right now.
I can see 2.
Okay,
All right.
I have some potential thoughts, but I'm not gonna go there yet.
I think both of these are knocking down a tier, but it's fine. Let's keep going.
Let's go. I cannot stop sparkling.
Is that his name?
Or is it I cannot stop twinkling? Maybe is his name. Are you? Do you want spoilers?
I have read 2 chapters in the last month that kind of give me an idea of what you're gonna spoil.
Do you know the spoiler?
He's the betrayer, right?
Yeah, he's the traitor.
And
But it's not even like interestingly done. It's just like he was forced into it.
his mom and dad were held hostage or something, and
Yeah.
he pretends to be the betrayer. I literally read 2 chapters, and then the betrayer, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm betraying you guys again." JK, I'm actually a good guy now.
Yeah. I feel like before that he was just a freak that threw up all the time and had terrible diarrhea. And then at least they made an attempt to characterize him more than Tailman. So I guess C,
I
right?
thought he was at least like his flamboyancy was actually funny at times. It got a little old, but he was a unique character. There's no one quite like him.
C for effort. Lasers out of his stomach.
C for laser cannons.
Cannons. Good. Good.
Yeah. Oh,
I respect the effort, Justin.
we're struggling here. Oh
Such
gosh,
a bad class.
what a mediocre anime.
You know what? No, because the other class, what is it? Class
B?
1B
Yeah.
or whatever, has so many better characters.
Do they? I know they have
Yes.
Plant Hair Girl. I guess we'll have to rank them one time too.
That'll at least be more diverse than this group of losers.
How about I like this guy, forearm guy, Octo man.
You don't even know his name and you're saying you love him.
I don't know any of their names. Mezzo Shoji,
What is his power to grow more
Tentacle
limbs?
Hero, Tentacle.
He grows
Okay.
limbs, right?
He has 4 extra arms that can kind of move around, I think, and he can like move his eyeballs and stuff around to his hands, I think. But he's
I
just
see.
like strong as fuck. And I remember he gets in a fight and like one of his arms gets kind of blown off or something. That was pretty cool. Has he done anything?
No.
I'm
He
thinking
hasn't done a
B.
thing. Oh my god, no chance. He's a D.
No, get out of here. You think he's worse than Aoyama?
Yes. Absolutely, 100%.
No, I think he's. I don't know. I like the strong boys.
You can throw him in C for now, but B is ridiculous.
I'm throwing him in C. I'm gonna read this wiki article at the same time to try to make a fight for a higher.
I
higher
don't
tier.
think there's a fight for him. The wiki article should take you all 25 seconds to read. There's nothing that he has ever done.
He can talk to his hands,
So can I.
but his hands can grow mouths.
Great.
And he has a super move called Octo Blow.
Octo blow. So what you're giving me is he can talk to his hand, which Eric Cartman was doing on South Park 20 years ago with Jennifer Lopez, and he has an octo now.
Just go. Just pick your freaking pick.
Oh man, let's do Sugarman.
I'm a Sugarman fan.
That's ridiculous.
Where you throwing
Once again,
Sugarman?
Sugarman gets grouped in with like the 6 characters that have done nothing. There's just like 6 or 7 of the male cast that we have seen nothing from, and Sugarman is absolutely among that. Dump him in E.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll fight for him for E over F. Here's my argument for Sugarman. Number 1, Sugarman is a great superhero name. I think it's hilarious and it's fantastic.
It's idiotic.
Number 2, his power's so stupid. He eats sugar, gets super strong, but then he goes berserker. Number 3, his baking gets all the honeys. Like, the girls didn't care about any of the guys until he baked this fucking souffle.
I will concede you on that. Let's put him in D.
Sugarman fucks.
That was impressive. You fought for Sugarman, and you won that battle.
I think I'm the only person in the history of the world who's ever fought for Sugarman, so.
That was something special.
Sugarman, D for Big D energy.
And he might go up.
It's looking pretty rough out here, so. You know, I'll give you one of my favorite characters who I think deserves S, and that is Birdman, Fumikage Tokuyami.
I like Tokuyami. He's the character that I thought I'd like more early on. He's got a really cool design. He's got an interesting quirk. It feels like his quirk almost has its own essence and personality, which is kind of cool. And I guess he has a little bit more done with him than some of the other characters.
He probably hasn't done much recently, though, right?
I mean, his mentor is a relevant character, and, you know, there's a relationship there at least. You know, there's some characterization.
He picks
Which
him
we
because he's a
can't
bird.
say. Yes, he only is with hawks because he's a hawk. But it's something. It's more than Sugarman. It's more than Tail Guy.
You're picking really low hanging fruit there.
I can put him in A.
He's way better than Mina.
Okay,
I
but
like the.
I don't think there's anybody else going in A.
All right, I'll concede to A, but I kind of like him. Maybe he could be in my top 2 or 3. We'll see.
So there's probably only one character in this entire series that is a character, and that's Todoroki.
Yeah.
And he's S. I think this series should 100% have been about him.
Yeah, he has a lot of depth. Got some issues that he's dealing with. half hot, half cold. We actually remembered his name.
Yeah, I mean, his family is basically carrying the series at this point. I wish this series was about Todoroki instead of Deku.
Should we jump into Deku or should we save him for last?
I think we should save Deku for a while.
We got some fodder.
That's gonna be an interesting conversation.
Okay, let's get rid of.
Let's just put Grape Boy in F. I can't stand him.
This guy?
Yeah.
He's a little
What's
shit.
his name? Mineta?
Mineta. He gets quite a lot of development, but he's like a little fucker.
Yeah, he never stops being a little shit.
Like, IRL, like, Tailman would probably still beat the shit out of me. But Grape Boy, I'd fucking murder him.
You just kick him in the face.
Yeah.
I would wind up.
I would murder this stupid diaper baby in my sleep.
He's got all the worst qualities of Sanji without any of the benefits.
Oh my god, the fact that you made that comparison is even insulting.
To who?
To Sanji.
That's what I'm saying. Sanji has one awful trait that I hate every time it comes up in One Piece, and that's Grape Boy's entire character.
He's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, he sucks. Easy F.
I think I'll close out the F tier with Koji, the Koji Koda, the animal talker. Like his whole shtick, like he has such a cool ability to talk to animals. All he does is talk to bugs, and his whole shtick of "I'm really quiet" is like it's not funny, it's not interesting. Has he done anything useful?
Once again, absolutely not.
He's no Sugarman.
Well, he's on the same level as Sugarman.
No, literally not. Sugarman's 2 tiers above him, so don't even compare the two.
I'm just saying in terms of relevancy. Sugarman's only redeeming quality is he's a good baker that gets the honeys. Other than that...
Is that not a redeeming quality that you'd want?
It absolutely is, but it's not a superpower. It's just a talent.
I would consider that a superpower. I need a little bit of that in my life. If that was my quirk, I'd be like, hell yeah. Don't give me all for one. Don't give me exploding things. Give me that. The
ability to bake?
No, the ability to
you want
get
the sugar
honeys.
power as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I want the full combo.
Okay. Let's go... let's go Invisible Girl.
I have no opinions on Invisible Girl. How about you?
How possible is it to have an opinion on Invisible Girl?
When everyone thought that she was a traitor, maybe there was some opinions, but evidently that didn't happen, so...
No, she is not the traitor. We did see her, what she looks like.
Is she a babe?
She's waifu tier, but then it immediately faded again. We only saw, like, her visage in a moment of strong emotion, and it disappeared again.
Is it this half a panel where you see half of her face?
Correct.
Oh, that's not much of anything.
So where does that put her for you?
I mean, I have no connection to her, you know? Like, I'm looking at her on Wikipedia. Where does that put her for you?
I guess D?
I could put her in D or E.
I'm going to say D for now. There's nothing in the image.
Whoever put this together, I appreciate you.
Fantastic work.
I'll take Denki. I'll also throw him in D with room to move down to E.
That's rough.
Man, we got 3 slots to fill here.
I feel like D's a little harsh for Denki.
Why do you like Denki?
Kaminari, at least, once again, he was another speculative traitor. Did not end up being the traitor. His quirk is Pichu from Smash Bros, where he injures himself with his electricity.
Uh-huh. How much do you like Pichu from Smash?
I like Pichu. He's cute.
Shut up.
I guess Kaminari isn't cute, though. I think his only, like, characterization at this point in the story is that he's friends with Bakugo.
Oh, also, he might have a thing going on with Headphone Girl.
Headphone Girl. I feel like... Okay. Compromise. We'll put them both in E so that they can stay together.
No, I like Headphone Girl. I think she's got... Okay, hear me out. I think her power's kind of lame, but she's got some personality. She's got some spunk to her.
She's a little rocker.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like, I'd put her in C, personally. Maybe D.
Let's go D for her. I'll give you E for Kaminari. The more we talk about it, the more I realize.
I don't know why we're fighting for Kaminari.
There's not a lot there.
I think the only thing I remember her doing is like she hooks up her speakers to her ears to Momo's speakers and like blasts all those people during that test. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
No recollection.
She has a cool room. She has a whole bunch of instruments. She's kind of a tsundere.
That's true. Okay, I'll give you tsundere points.
I might even put her above my boy Octo Man.
Yeah, I have no problem Oh, I mean, we should move Octoman down. Octoman is terrible.
I'll switch her. I'll switch her with Octoman.
I'll let you make that trade. Octoman does not deserve to even be in D. He should be an 8.
Get out of here. I'm looking at this list. He might move down.
He's so stupid.
We haven't touched B. You want to throw someone in B?
I feel comfortable putting Ochaco in B.
Yeah, I like that
she's gonna get some sort of development at some point if she's ever able to reconcile her feelings. I kind of like the fact that she's only in this for the money. Like, we have all these other people that are like, yeah, I want to be a hero to save people. I want to be a hero to avenge somebody. I want to be a hero because I love my family and I want them to be proud. I need that cash money. She's all about the money.
No. You gotta put that in some context. She's trying to take her parents to Hawaii. She's poor. I related to her. I was like, I like Ochaco. People were like, she's too plain. I was like, no, I vibe.
No way. I respect the hustle.
I respect the hustle. She's like kind of charming in the first season where her and Deku like save each other in the practical exam and stuff. Does anything happen since then? Has she gotten any interesting fights or gotten any development with
Gravity? She's linked with the tsundere from the villainous team, the murderous one that sucks people's blood or whatever her name is. I don't know. I can't remember her name.
Himeko or something? Toga?
Yeah, Toga, yeah. She's awful character that people tend to love because people are psychopaths. But she's the rival of Ochaco, so we do see a lot of Ochaco.
I don't like these like girl on girl fights. Like, just give me an interesting fight. Don't make it because of a love interest. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, that's a testament to how absolutely horrible of a writer Horikoshi is, especially when it comes to writing women. He just has zero respect for women. It's a joke.
Oh boy, what have I started? What have I started?
He had an entire 5-chapter arc where he introduced a female character just to kill her off, just to have her job to the villain. He's the worst.
I'm gonna disagree though. I mean, he created someone like Momo, who's clearly an A-tier hero right here.
What is your reasoning?
I like her costume.
I mean, if we're going by costume, Invisible Girl literally wears gloves. And that's it.
Momo, I honestly probably throw her in B. I think fan service is an A, and her power is interesting, but she has such low self-esteem, it's kind of annoying at times.
Yeah, I mean, she does have that one fight where we're developing her self-esteem and making her more confident.
With Todoroki and Aizawa.
The low confidence does come back into play at points, and she does push through it, but it's just not an enjoyable character quirk.
If she didn't look like that, she'd probably be in D for me. I could compromise as low as C since we're running out of space.
No, I think B will work for her, honestly.
Let's see how everything shakes out. I think things are gonna move.
Let's go Iida.
Opinions on Iida?
The Stain arc gives him a bump, for sure.
Does he do anything since then?
No, absolutely not. He's just class president and, all the jokes that come along with that, essentially.
That's crazy, because he was top 4 most important hero in the first couple of seasons, I'd say.
He's really been downgraded.
Because it was Deku, Ochaco, Bakugo, Todoroki, and maybe the 5th.
It's Bakugo, Todoroki, Deku, Ochaco, Froppy are your probably top 5.
Hard guy, Kirishima.
Yeah, because Kirishima got the arc with the triads, and that gave him a lot of screen time. But Iida really hasn't done anything since Stain.
I'm thinking B. I mean, he's kind of annoying, but still kind of better than a lot of these guys.
Yeah, at least he went through an emotional arc.
He got some development.
That's more than just about everyone else can say.
Does he go above or below Ochaco? Because I think he's definitely above Momo.
No, put him at the end.
What? You're wild, man.
All right, you're up.
I think someone's got to move down because I think that all 3 of these characters, in my opinion, are B or higher. Would you agree?
No, I think we can work with what we have right now.
Really? So you're gonna
Yes.
throw one of these guys? Because in my opinion, I don't think My Hero Academia has 3 S-class heroes.
I get what you're saying, but I actually really like Bakugo.
I really like Bakugo as well.
I would put Bakugo in S.
Yeah, I could
Within
get...
Look, within the confines of My Hero Academia, Bakugo is an S tier character. Within the confines of anime in general, probably not, but neither is Kirishima at that point. I think Todoroki is the only one that you can make an argument for from this series.
Yeah, I think Bakugo has some depth. Like first, I don't know why, but when I was younger, I thought he was quite funny with all the yelling and stuff.
I've always enjoyed Bakugo.
I thought he was pretty interesting, and also like his emotional arc of discovering that Deku has All For One, and kind of teaming up with him to fight All Might, and all these different aspects of him make him more interesting.
Yeah, I also like how you're kind of led to believe for a lot of the series early on that he's going to be that Sasuke character that turns on everyone, and he constantly goes against that despite his aggressive personality. He genuinely wants to be a hero because he looked up to All Might, just like Deku. He just goes about it in a very different way.
I don't think I ever got the Sasuke vibe from him, to be honest, but I see
think you had
where
an
you're coming
entire
from.
retrieval arc about him where he's kidnapped by the villainous team because they think they can,
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I never thought of it. Like, I never thought that he would turn on them, frankly.
Right.
But no, I get where you're coming from.
Written to seem that way at the very least.
To subvert the
Yeah.
expectation. I think, man, so we're ranking people higher. I really feel like Mina does not fit into this. Like, it just feels so out of place, Rob. Like, if you'd like to keep her in B, we knock one of these other people down. But for me, she's as
All
low
right, push
as...
Iida down. B is the waifu tier.
You're wild. You're an agent of chaos.
Good. Okay, I'm happy with this.
Here's the thing. I don't think Sue or Deku are A's.
No. Deku's an 8. 100% Deku is an 8. Deku is an atrocious character. I despise Deku.
All right, go. Let me hear
reason
this.
That Deku is not in F is because you have a Tailman, Animal Guy, and Sanji.
Sell me on why he's so terrible, because I thought...
He 100% sells himself on being this terrible.
Give me something that you're gonna put Shoji, Sugarman, and Invisible Girl above Deku. Like, I get Deku's possibly the most lame protagonist that we've seen in a while. He's so boring. His shtick is that he's boring and so simple. But I think in the first arc, like, you kind of feel for him. He's this guy who wants to be a hero so badly, and then he's just broken. And in spite of that, he struggles to become one despite not having any abilities. Like, I actually really enjoyed him.
But it's not that, though, because he's just handed the ultimate ability because he jumped into a sludge man. And then All Might's like, all right, this is the guy.
Because
Let's do this.
He will save people in spite of not having the ability, whereas some people who have ability would not do that. So That's why All Might chose him. I get that's not like a super compelling reason. I'm not making the argument that he's A or anything. I'm just saying that he's not that bad relative to where you're putting him.
This would have been a far more compelling series if he never got the quirk and his ability was the fact that he did all the research and did all the prep and had like all the knowledge in the world and he just earned it. But no, it's I jumped into a sludge man once. Here's the ultimate power of the universe.
Let me ask you another question. Spoiler: is he like a destined child, or he just happens to be Sludge Man? Saves
I mean,
Sludge Man.
I think they say it in the series. That what's the kid that can like go through walls and stuff? Mirio could have gotten this quirk as well, and he would have been probably just as capable of using it and becoming a great hero. Deku's not a child of destiny, which does give him bonus points. He's just a dick, and I don't like him.
Okay, sell me on that he's a dick. Like, I did not expect to have this conversation right now.
I'll tell you that he's a dick, I just don't like him. You know how you just don't like a person, you say they're a dick, and then suddenly they ask, like, oh my god, what did they do to you? And it's like, nothing, I just don't like it.
It seems like a personal problem. I probably had this conversation with you a couple of times.
I think the personal issue is that I'm still reading the series, and it makes me angry every week.
I would go as low as C for him. I'm not putting him below Shoji, Invisible Girl, maybe Sugarman. I could put him below Sugarman if we want to raise Sugarman. But
Okay. We raise Ochaco to A. We put Sugarman in B and Deku in B.
Sugarman gets a double jump.
Yes, correct.
No, I'm not settled. All right, let's do Asui. Asui's A. Asui's actually B.
She prefers to be called Sue, actually.
I'm so annoyed with you right now. Asui's a B, but
no,
we
she's
have...
an A.
but-
Call me Sue, please. Her name is Sue.
Okay, so I'm not having this argument anymore. Sue goes to A just to shut you up. Oh my god.
So Sugarman to B.
Sugarman does not... There's no space for B.
No, we're moving.
You
Deku
want
goes to A.
No. This is ridiculous.
Deku's an A.
We're ending this video in 1 minute, and we gotta figure out a spot.
It's A.
No. All right, let's move.
Move Machamp down to D.
I'm moving
and put
Invisible Girl
Deku
down to E.
I am not agreeing to that.
You're trying to put the main character in E, and you want...
Because he sucks.
He does suck. He doesn't suck that bad. He's like a C.
All he does is cry.
He literally doesn't cry recently. He kind of kicked...
You don't read the series.
Okay,
He does
that's fair.
cry.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with crying. Crying's fine.
No, I have no problem with that. But if I would put me as a character in the series, I'd be an E too.
This is ridiculous. This is like our fucking Sakuragi Yotsuba argument last year. This is insane.
In which Yotsuba won Anime Character of the Year.
All right, I'm saying C. You're saying E. I'll throw him in D.
Okay, then you're putting Machamp down in A.
Fine. Champ goes to the top of E. This is absolutely nuts.
Pleasure doing business with you.
He goes below Sugarman though. What a fucking list.
That's class 1A.
This is terrible.
This is excellent.
This is horrible. This is like, if there was no limit, it'd probably be like 4 characters in S and A, and everyone else would be C and below.
Yeah, probably.
What a terrible series. How many people have we made angry? How many people want Deku in A or S tier? Let us know in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious. Rob, what do you want to know?
I wish this was a Vigilantes tier list instead.
Okay, we'll do that next time. All right, thanks for watching, guys. You're ridiculous. You're so ridiculous.